Hello, happy Wednesday. You are on the Heart of Success show, and I'm your host, Larissa Vakulina. I go live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. South Australian time zone. And here on this show, we talk about success in all areas of our life, in our health, in our relationships, in our creations, in business, in professional life. And it is absolutely possible to achieve success in all these areas. And today I have a special show because I have a special guest with me today. Igor, his name is Igor. He is a Bio Patriot. He is a Russian researcher that is interested in everything that that can help uh, people to improve their health or have success in all areas of life. And also his area of research is really amazing. I was introduced to Igor a few weeks ago, and I really love his shows and video, his expertise in areas of the knowledge about how the people function, how people can improve their own levels of energy, their health, and inspiration. So, Igor, I am welcome you to my show, and thank you for accepting to be here with me. Uh, so I would like to really expand knowledge of my audience about what you're really researching and how is it that you have a lot of followers and your area of expertise is really exciting.
Hello, Larissa. Hello, friends. Yes, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to be here. I was studying biochemistry and biophysics for more than like 10, 15 years. And I was studying also microbiology. I was trying to find a connection between different areas, between different subjects of science. And I came to that everything is connected, and there is only one way to be absolutely healthy. There is only one way to be absolutely happy. Is exactly by connection those areas, like you, Larissa, told. That's the way of going from the something hard, unknown, ununderstood, to something simple, like a truth. The truth is always simple. So by using this method, by using this simple rule that the truth is always simple, I came to that most of knowledge is already existing for a long time. We don't need to we don't need to
We don't need to invent the wheel again, right?
Yes, exactly the word I was searching for. I was studying for 9 years in Sweden. I was living in USA for 3 years, and of course I was studying in Russia with real great scientists who are twice older than me. And that's why I came to those knowledges much faster. I wasn't talking English almost for 4 years. That's why it's a little bit hard, but I will do my best. So I came to mitochondrial level, cellular level in our body. I understood that the health is starting there. Every part of the body, every organ is made from cells. So we don't need to heal only an eye, only a liver or anything. We need to heal a cell. So on the cellular level, there are two subjects who are controlling the health and all the processes. It's the nucleus with the human DNA, and it's the mitochondria with the bacterial DNA. They have different than the DNA, so we need to understand that and remember all the time. And the crosstalking between the mitochondria and the cell nuclear, it's the most important part. The signaling processes in our body, it's the main way to stay healthy if those signals are going right. The mitochondria, they control all the microorganisms in our body. Then they control the immune system and immune responses. They partly control the bioenergetics. So all the glucose metabolism, fat metabolism, it usually goes into the mitochondria. But there are other ways to get energy for our living, for all the processes. There are possibilities to start bioenergetic processes in the cytoplasm and in the nuclear itself. For those who are already knowing, I just tell a few words that there is a process call it oxidative phosphorylation. It starts in mitochondria, and it always depends on the amount of oxygen we are getting and the health of mitochondria itself. And there are other processes which can start in cytoplasm. It's called pentose phosphate pathway. It's just for those who are really studying this area. But we don't need to go deeper than that. We need just to understand that there is a left arm and the right arm, and we can use just one of them in time, or we can use both. We can simply understand this by the working of our cars, for example, it can be a diesel fuel, diesel motor, yeah. It can be an electric car, and it can be like some kind of connection, and we can choose which one is working in the same time. If we use this kind of thinking and adapt it to our body, to our health somehow, then we are getting new possibilities. That's why after many years of my research, I came to the simple method which is called ozone-therapy. And I was surprised. This method was existing for more than 100 of years, and it was very popular in Soviet Union. It was everywhere, simply everywhere. And
yeah, Igor, it's really interesting you tell that, because I'm myself interested in bioenergy healing, and also the space around us in the form of the electromagnetic field is something that we really can utilize and use in some form of support for our human body. And here on my property, I installed the electromagnetic antenna system that is actually balancing the electromagnetic field and eliminating the distorted energy currents or geomagnetic currents that would actually affect a physical body in a negative way. So Igor is talking now about technology that was existed but was forgotten, as in my case as well. You know, the electromagnetic towers were created by the Russians as well in 1950s, but they've been forgotten to be used for amplifying the supportive energy. So, and now we almost going back or coming back to
back to the future.
Back to the future, that's it. Back to the future, and using it in a new way, and using it in a new technological world, so that we can actually support ourselves. It is very fascinating, because I was visiting Igor's Telegram channel, where there's many people are trying these methods and trying these oils that are enriched by ozone molecules, and it's really a lot of positive results from this usage. So would you be telling us a little bit more of how that works and what really can be healed by this, and a little bit more about that?
The most important that we need to understand that we need to make a signal to our body, so it will start to rejuvenate itself on the cellular level, on the deepest level. Our body can make anything to itself. It can grow any organ. It can be young again.
Regenerate.
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 Yes. We can clearly see it in the nature, how different species can regenerate every organ, even the head. And this is possible even in human body. We need just to make a right environment and make a signal. So high concentration of ozone make a high level of oxidative stress. And this oxidative stress gives a signal to our nuclear that something is happening, and probably it's happening with the mitochondria, because usually it's the mitochondria who produce a big amounts of superoxides and peroxynitrites. So when we give this signal, our body is starting eliminating damaged mitochondria. The mitochondria are a bacteria, so they are growing very fast. And if the damaged mitochondria are gone, the young, healthy, and energized mitochondria are growing in the same amount very fast. This way, we rejuvenate ourselves in this deepest level. So everything is pretty much easier.
Wow, that's exciting. That's really amazing, because if we can somehow trigger the body to start to regenerate the younger cells and basically much more healthier cells and eliminate the old one, the diseased one, that's an amazing method. And I believe that we all really need to start to be aware of all of these different techniques and methods exist around the world, so that we can support each other and so that we can really keep our bodies strong physically, but also emotionally. That's where I come from. So there's that dimension that is more about psychology, emotions, spirituality. All of this is an integrated system that can assist us to keep our bodies and our minds and our souls are strong, right? So I love all of your research about ozone treatments and all these ozone enriched oils and all the other techniques, because you have some other devices and things. Can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Yes, I just say a few more words about this simple rule, how to become healthy again. The rule is simple. We need just to tell our body that it should be healthy. Yeah? But we need to find a way to tell it. So if we need to tell to the cell, we need to give an oxidative stress. About ozone therapy, it may be done by using ozonated oils. It may be different oils. It can be in different state. Like you see, this one is easy to use inside. For example, it can be easily to use all over the skin, everywhere. It can be used to make our hair grow faster, stronger, and in any other aspects also. This is a simple olive oil, for example. Nothing else is added, and olive oil and ozone. This is also an olive oil, just a little bit different
substance. Yeah, it's more liquid. It's more fluid, right? You can take it inside and apply internally on your areas of the pain or some problems with skin. Also,
any problems.
Any. Oh wow!
It's yeah. It's so simple. that's
Mhm.
it can be amazing how such low ingredient thing can be used against any problems.
Yeah,
It
very
stops
powerful.
it stops the pain, it stops the inflammation, it
Mhm.
enrich with oxygen, it improves the blood flow, it makes anti-histamine effect,
Mhm.
so stop the allergy and stop the autoimmune problems, even diabetes. It
Mm.
helps us to get a glucose into the cell, so
Mhm.
it's it improves the immune system up to 40%, and it's yeah, I can tell much more.
Yeah, I think it is very, very powerful medium of the nature that we can actually apply and help our body to do its job. Because what we're really doing, we're triggering the powers of our own
Yeah,
systems to start to regenerate and heal and eliminate unnecessary stuff, right? That's
our
amazing.
body knows much better than our consciousness
Yeah.
how to become healthy again. It's for example, some nuclear physicist, yeah, he
Yeah.
knows his area probably better, yeah,
Yeah.
than any of us. So you don't need to make something instead of him. You just need to tell him what he should do. That's the
That's
way
it.
we can become healthy.
Yes.
So by using the ozonated oils, we can give that signal. By using the ozonated water, we can give this too. I have industrial producing oils machines.
Mhm.
So I produce tons of ozonated oils per month,
Mhm.
and I use this
Apparatus. Yeah,
this
yes,
apparatus,
apparatus.
those
Yeah.
systems to make ozonated water also. So
Mm.
ozone therapy can be applied to the whole body when
Mhm.
we use the ozonated bath.
Mhm.
So the whole system is constructed from oxygen concentrator, which gives us 90 up to 98% of oxygen uh,
Mm.
in the gas form. So we have 20% in the atmosphere,
Mhm.
so it's not enough. And by using oxygen concentrator, we are getting up to 98.
Wow.
And then this pure, almost pure oxygen is going to ozonator, and there it's electrically charged. It's getting
Mhm.
electrically charged, and it's changed form to O3. It's like ozone,
Mhm. Ozone.
and
Yeah.
this ozone, when it's active, when it's electrically charged, um, it's not living a long time.
Mhm.
Uh, it wants to give back some energy and become neutral again, become oxygen again. That's
Mhm.
why we use the ozonated oils, so
Mhm.
it can be
Can be stored and kept a little
stored for a
longer.
long
The
time. Yeah,
capacity of the
yeah,
of this. Right. Okay.
yeah, for a few years.
Mhm.
And when O3 is converted to O2,
Mhm.
it gives back some energy, and it gives back in the form of photon in ultraviolet spectrum.
Right.
Ultraviolet, and
Mhm.
this ultraviolet spectrum is a real scientific high vibrational state.
Yes.
This is a way to
So
become
this
more.
is, yeah, we talk about high vibrations, how the frequency, the high frequency and vibration can actually assist us into the repairing the body cells, repairing the mitochondria, repairing all the biostructures. Well, here you are, you oxidizing, you triggering the body to activate its own capacity to heal, and also by releasing the ultraviolet violet
Yes.
violet
Yes.
violet
Yes.
energy. We also given it high energy and vibration that is assisting us in on a different dimension of who we are, right? So that's
Yes. Yes.
amazing. That's really
Exactly.
exciting.
So there is a infrared spectrum. It's a pretty much long spectrum. Ultraviolet is like 4 times shorter. Four
Hmm.
times shorter. So it's a high frequency.
Yeah.
And all the pathogen bacteria, all those pathogen microorganisms which uh, gives us cancer, some
Hmm.
kind they damage our cells, uh, they are not used to survive in such kind of high vibration.
Vibrational energy. Yeah, it's high vibrational environment. That's it. Yep. That's.
That's we can see that clearly in the nature. The mold fungi, it's living in a dark place,
Mm,
and
yep.
it's dying in the sun always. So we can apply this ultraviolet directly into the body, into the
Mhm.
blood flow, into the our injectional tract, and
Mhm.
uh, and to every part of the body by using our skin, because everything in our body is connected. So
Absolutely.
our skin has all the
Pores, yes, through the pores, it will go inside. All the oil can affect then all the cells and all the muscles and bones and wherever it is, because the body is one big, very comprehensive, amazing life in light system, right? And once we are triggering the body and its systems in such a way, it really start to have the signal of like, okay, I'm gonna to expel all the used, diseased or toxic mitochondria and start to reproduce the new one. This is amazing, Igor. This is really something that can really help people to go through this hard, difficult period that we all are in, with all the lockdowns, the epidemics or pandemics, wherever we have there. So I think this is really is something that we all need to pay attention to. That these technologies exist, and there's people that are truly amazingly can put all this together and help us to not only heal ourselves but also thrive and start to be using all our power that we have. So you talk about the ozone oil, you talk about ozone apparatus that can enrich water, you're talking about bath that people can actually use that to take a bath to support themselves. And I think you've got something else. Did you talk about
uh,
something?
yes, I use ozone therapy in many different ways, and I use also light therapy. I use those kind of natural medicines which consist photosensibilization effect.
Mhm,
Um, there are almost like 50% of herbs are
mhm,
or photosensibilizers or photoprotectors. So
mm,
they or protect our cells from some kind of light,
mm,
or make our cells more sensitive. So
mhm,
this can be used to improve this ultraviolet ozone therapy.
mhm, mhm.
Um,
Wow.
also, Also, I use bioresonance
Mhm,
computer diagnostics to study the whole process of the treatment. Uh,
mhm,
I'm spreading this technology for 2 years, whole over the world. I
mhm,
spread already like 80
mhm. So you're distributing this apparatus around the world, right?
Yes.
So Igor, where are you located? So that my listeners.
I'm located in Russia right now, in Gelendzhik city, in the Black Sea.
That's the south part. That's the south part of Russia. So
Yeah.
that's your location, and you have a clinic there. Is that
Yes,
right?
I have a center. I'm not calling it a clinic because I'm not like a doctor. Yeah, I'm a researcher. I'm giving the knowledge to people who want. I'm helping to use these technologies in home also. I was living in Sweden for almost 10 years, and I still, my parents are living there, my friends are living there, so I can send items and everything from the Sweden for all over the world. Right now, geopolitics is kind of strange.
Yeah.
It stops simple people from connecting each other, from growing. But we can go over it.
Yeah, you see, even right now, we connected. I'm in Australia. Igor is in Russia. We're talking really important things, how we can assist people to actually heal themselves naturally, holistically, organically. This is Igor's website there. I really encourage you go there, check it out, because everything that Igor is doing is amazing, because I'm following him for some time now. I'm participating in his chat groups and things, and there's many thousands of people that are using oil and all the apparatus created that were created by Igor, and he's distributing them around the world, whoever wants to try. And there's a lot of testimonials of the positive outcome, and results are amazing. So Igor, thank you again so much for accepting my invitation and having chat in this forum. And do you want to say anything else, like maybe 3 points of how people can reach you?
Yeah, just a few words. This link is my Telegram, so you can send me a private message there. You can watch directly my channel in YouTube. It's called Bio Patriot, the same way. There are like 200 and more videos there. In any, I don't have many English video right now, but I will work on it. Yeah.
Maybe we will combine,
Yeah.
a few more English, version of your researches and what you speaking in Russian and how you sharing your knowledge. It's amazing. So we can maybe get the English-speaking audience to know more and understand that the help is available, that the products are amazing, and anyone can reach out to Igor and speak to him because he speaks English. So, and what do you want to say to people in terms of the choices that that they need to make right now?
I think that the information can be easily found with help of internet. So we need to use this opportunity. I am very happy that I am living in this age. Yeah, and my goal is to spread the technologies which can work directly on the reason of some kind of illnesses and unnatural states. I will say so. Not the consequence, but the reason. So I share the simple technology, simple knowledge, and we can work more with it together.
Yeah. And connect on this level, because many people are searching for something that is less harmful, for some methods and techniques that could actually improve their own strengths and immune system. And I think that is something that is really organically, holistically, and basically very powerfully can help people on that mitochondrial level. So my own interest, as I was healing myself naturally, is about how we can improve and increase the stamina of our emotional, psychological, and spiritual bodies to support the physical body. But if we can combine all of these methods, imagine how powerfully we can actually build our energy consciousness system, also the physical body, and make it integrated system so that we can create a better future, a better world, right? So thank you so much, Igor. Again, I am sure I'm going to invite you again and again once we get more interest, and also just to spread your research, spread your synergies of the research that you've done into something very tangible and very powerful. I would like to have you on my show at least once in 3 months so that we can upgrade everyone and keep them informed in the progress and all that you do. Thank you so much. So guys, this is Igor's Telegram chat, his personal, so you can ask any question, you can connect with Igor and start to have discussion about his amazing knowledge and how he simply used that knowledge of the more than 100 years ago into assisting us today in our challenging and demanding but very exciting and interesting adventurous lives, right? Thank you so much, Igor.
Thank
again.
you, everyone. Thank you, Larissa.
Yeah. So I'm gonna to just put music up here and